In this video, we are going to explore mass. When I think of mass, I think of the words heavy, heavier, heaviest, light, lighter, lightest, weight, newtons, gravity, grams, kilograms, ton, and pound. You might think of some other words that you can associate with mass. Some words like newtons, gravity, ton, and pound you might not understand and you might not have knowledge of. And in this video, I hope to demystify all the language of mass. When we're measuring the mass of objects, we could compare the mass of objects by using balance scales, where you put one object into one portion of the balance scale and another object into the other end of the balance scale, and you identify which one weighs more by seeing which carriage goes up and which carriage goes down. Another way that we could measure the mass of objects is by hefting. Hefting is where you place one object in each hand and you use your senses to identify which one weighs more. You are relying on gravity, how much gravity is being acted on the object to pull it down. It is a combination of mass and gravity that results in our senses identifying which object is heavier and which object is lighter. Here's a question to stimulate thought. Can you identify the mass of an object by looking at it? I'm looking at this box, and if I had two boxes that were exactly the same side by side, could I identify the mass of both objects or both boxes? Well, no, because I don't know what's inside the box. There could be something extremely heavy inside the box or something extremely light. So when I pick the box up, it might be really heavy or it might be really light. Therefore, we can't identify the mass of an object just by looking at it. We need to measure the mass of the object. The mass of an object will always stay the same. For example, this little man is 56 kilos, and he will always be 56 kilos. However, his weight will change depending on where he is. For example, the weight of the man on Earth is 560 newtons, but the weight of the man on the moon is 90 newtons. And this is because of gravity. Gravity changes the amount of weight a person is or an object is. Let's do some calculations to measure the weight of this man. If this man's mass is 56 kilos, and the Earth's gravity is pulling on him at 9.8 meters per second, the weight of the man is 560 newtons approximately. If this man weighed 84 kilos and the Earth's gravity is 9.8 meters per second, then his weight is 840 newtons approximately. Now, I know all of this can be very confusing, so to make it very simple, this is what we do. We measure the weight of objects in grams and kilograms. When we talk about weight, we say weight in kilos because weight is a measure or measured using a calibrated scale. When we're measuring the weight of objects, we're measuring the weight in terms of grams and kilograms on a scale. And that's all you need to know for this video, that weight is measured in grams and kilograms.